Hello, welcome to Lemon Studios, where we talk anything and everything entertainment. I'm, of course, the Lemon himself, Zeke Lemon, and this is my review for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man's episodes 6, 7, and 8. But before we get into that, let's get the house clean out of the way. Share them to leave a like. Comment below and let me know your thoughts on your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Of course, hit that subscribe button as it helps me grow into my YouTube career. I would greatly appreciate it. Now, all that out of the way, let's get into the review, shall we? So, I think this show has been absolutely stellar. From episode 1, I think they really captured the environment, the personality of Spider-Man and those comics very, very well throughout the whole entire show. I'm loving the dynamics between characters. I like what we're doing with Nico, how she has this constant inner battle of like, he's my friend. We're the dynamic duo. We're the two best friends. He tells me everything. I'm supposed to be his number one ride or die, and now here comes Harry, and she's having some jealousy within that. It has nothing to do with the fact that she has true feelings for Peter. As it seems right now, that doesn't seem to be the main thing. It's just like, look, she's losing her best friend, and that is something that every teenager can relate to. And I like what we're doing with Harry and how they're clashing with each other. How Harry's just really just trying to be a good guy, and that he means well, and that, like, you know, hey, Peter was the first guy that doesn't use me just for my clout and for my status and for my money. Like, he actually wants to be friends with me, and therefore I want to be friends with you too, Nico. I really like everything we did with them, with that pairing together too. It does seem like maybe there's some feelings towards each other. So it'll be interesting to see how that progresses moving forward. I wouldn't be against a Nico and Harry love story down the line, especially with 3 seasons already greenlit. We're already working on season 2, and season 3 again is being written as we speak. I really did like everything we did with that, with the car training, having their conversations, how she's being said, like, you know what? Maybe he's not just a rich, pretty boy. I mean, he's definitely those two things, but there is more to him than meets the eye. Also, hinting that Nico does have powers as well. I'm not familiar with her work within the comics, as to be honest with y'all. So I don't even know what her superhero name is, but I am curious to see how that progresses moving forward. It looks like the love story between Peter and what's Lonnie's girlfriend again? I cannot remember it, but that's starting to be developed a little bit more. She's having a hard time with that. Everything we're doing with Lonnie, I liked what we did at the beginning, and I thought it was really interesting what we were doing with him. It just really feels like it's that fast forward right now, because like in episode 6, I believe it was episode 6. It's the problem with these being binged. I really wish these was going week to week, because again, I just think there would have been a lot of fun conversations going from week to week, especially from episode 7 after the Scorpion episode. But anyway, you know, him getting kicked off the football team, and he's trying to shake his hand, and then Lonnie just scuffs it off. I'm like, that doesn't seem like Lonnie, the Lonnie that we've built up. And then, you know, him missing school, and then we're like, oh, I don't have to live up to these expectations anymore. Yeah, I mean, I guess that was hinted at, but I never really saw him struggling with that, you know? Like, he was meant to go to the NFL, and, like, he seemed okay with that, and he always seemed to do pretty well with it, and, you know, he was always willing to do more. So the fact that, like, oh, I don't need to live up to these expectations anymore, came from out of nowhere to me a little bit there, and just how fast he has just to love the 110. Sure, yeah, they were there to have his back. You know, they protected him, they took him in, and, you know, that part I got. I just wish there was a little bit more within it. It just felt like, you know, there was A, B, C, D, and now we're at J when we still need E, F, G, H, and I. You know what I mean? But I am still very much looking forward to the eventual clash between Lonnie and Spider-Man properly, with Lonnie fully turned as the Tombstone that we do know to love. I just wish we pumped the brakes on a little bit too, especially with 3 seasons already greenlit. I feel like we could have taken our sweet time with this. This may be the season 1 finale, or maybe it is Scorpion, where he does finally get that over, he finally does get that win over him. Really liked everything we did with Scorpion. I like how dark we did it. Again, it makes me want to see Scorpion in live action, even though it does seem like we may be past that, because again, he's so ground level. But still, with how visceral he was, how we saw a legit murder on an animated show, I don't think we've ever had that, or whether that be Spectacular Spider-Man, the 90s TV show, any of them, to actually show that. And it shows this show has some balls, and I really do appreciate and respect that very much. Like everything we did with that clash, and he's not even at full form yet, because, you know, in the opening intro, you see him with the mask on and all that. So he's still leveling up. And that's what's interesting to him, like a not fully progressed Scorpion got the best of Spider-Man. Got the tease that we were going to get the original suit at the end there. Kind of wish we just saw it, at least a swing before we head into the final 2 episodes. But yeah, overall, I really liked everything we did with it. Again, Norman and Peter's relationship pretty good. Doing that segregated father stuff like Tony was to him. Was nervous that he was going to do with great power comes great responsibility. But no, he goes with great power comes great respect. That works with Norman. Got a little bit of a goblin tease there at the end. Really liked seeing Iron Man and who else showed up? Daredevil as well. Like the balance between Daredevil and Spider-Man quite a bit. You know, it was like a friendly fight. Like they both know Spider-Man thinks he's bad. Daredevil's like, no, I know you're trying to do well, but you're not it, kid. And again, he's not fully developed. So I don't mind Spider-Man taking some L's right now, even though he shouldn't. And again, with this whole overarching term of you shouldn't hold back with what Norman is telling him, like, look, you gotta just keep pressing towards it. Again, that slow tease to him becoming the Goblin. Really, really like that. Again, a lot of things I liked. A lot of things feel very, very natural with the progression. Everything we do with Norman, everything we do with Peter, everything we do with Nico. I like how, she finds out the secret and she doesn't just forgive him immediately. I like how it's going to take some work from Peter to get that trust and that friendship back. Because you have this big secret and you tell this person you just met, or what it seems like you just told this person you just met, but not me, your best friend. Yeah, it's like, where do I lie within all of this? Even though with Harry trying to explain to her, I like everything we're doing with Harry. Seems very, very natural. It's just Lonnie where I feel like we kind of hit speed run a little bit there. But everything else, really, really liking the show. Can't wait. I am sad that it ends next week. Again, I really wish this was week to week. This would have been episode 3, and we still would have had everything else coming after it. I hope season 2, we go the week to week route. I think it deserves it. I think it's earning of it. And I'm excited for next week. Again, I just really wish it was 1 episode. But let me know what y'all think about it down in the comment section. Leave a like if you made it this far within the review. I do greatly appreciate it. And hit that subscribe button as we do finish this ride together. If you're into wrestling, we're on the road to WrestleMania. Captain America review will be up on Friday evening. So be on the lookout for that as well. And we're covering all the other Marvel shows here as well as DC as they progress. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about Spider-Man. And I will see you here next time at Lemon Studios.